These really are cool. My daughter actually just had the black ones that I also got from Five Below. So she already had 1 pound dumbbells, but I bought her these because I knew she would like these a lot more. And when she saw these on the floor, she told me she likes them more. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Whatever. We're not here to talk about that right now. Something's been on my mind lately, so I want to make this last video tonight to just express my thoughts on something here. Because I just did the video about body fat and how to get rid of it and whatnot, and so this is closely related to that. If you want to improve your life, specifically the functionality and the mobility of your body, and you want to lose excess body fat because it's just weighing you down, literally, you need to get accustomed with, and by need, I don't mean this in the strict sense, okay, but it would be beneficial for you to get accustomed to making life harder for yourself. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, stop taking the easy way. Stop deliberately looking for the easy route, the easy way to solve every physical problem that comes your way, okay? Example, if you're driving to work or driving to the grocery store and you see an open space in the parking lot, take the space. Don't try to get the closest space possible. Do not, this drove me crazy before I even cared about physical fitness. Don't circle around the parking lot 3 or 4 times looking for a space as close as you can get to the handicapped spaces without actually taking a handicapped space. You don't need to be that close. Unless you're actually handicapped, you don't need to be that close. Just take the first spot you see. The extra 10 or 20 feet that you have to walk isn't going to kill you. Drives me crazy. So that's one example. Another example is when you need to pick something up off the floor. Don't just bend over to pick it up. Okay? Squat down to pick it up. Squat to the extent that you're able to squat, that your concurrent level of mobility permits you to squat. Okay? Don't hurt yourself, but you don't want to just take the easy way. See, because what happens, what our bodies do, okay, involuntarily, what we do is our bodies will perform the motion of least resistance. It will perform the action or motion that is easiest for it to do, okay? Which is why it's so hard to master movements in weight training, because our bodies want to just, like when we pick up a weight, we just want to move the weight, okay? We're just thinking naturally without any training whatsoever. We're just picking up for the first time, and if someone tells us to push it over our head, we're just trying to push it over our head. There's no form. There's no prescribed technique. We're just get the weight up there. Okay? And you gotta stop thinking like that. You have to start thinking more deliberately. You work in a multi-story building, multi-floored building. There's an elevator. Well, if there's an elevator, there's probably a stairway, and you should probably be taking it. You should probably be using the stairway if you are able, rather than the elevator. Now, again, practicality prevails, okay? If, you're injured or something, you can't take the stairway. If you have such huge baggage, cargo, literal baggage, like cargo, and, you got a cart behind you or something that you're hauling, and you need to take the elevator, obviously take the elevator. But if it's just you and your bag or your purse, some documents for work or something, a suitcase, whatever, just take the stairs. Okay? And if you can't make it all the way because it's happen to live in a place, it's the building's like 10 stories tall or something, and it's quite a hike up those stairs, then take it to the extent that you're able, and then take take the elevator the rest of the way. Okay? You need to start, again, not need, but you ought to start thinking this way. This is how I think. And guess what? When you start thinking that way, where you start deliberately making life harder for yourself, the physical tasks anyway, then those times when life demands that you do something more difficult, it's not so difficult. It's not so hard. So not only will you be improving your level of fitness, both in terms of like your your endurance and burning calories, so you're getting leaner and burning excess fat more rapidly. Not only will you be doing that, but you'll be preparing yourself for those events, seldom as they may be, depending on your lifestyle and what you do. You'll be preparing yourself for those events that demand more rigorous activity. And it won't seem like such a big deal. Okay? You'll also be preparing yourself for those events in life that don't demand it, but make it better. Okay, I'm thinking specifically about like playing with my daughter. Okay? She beats the crap out of me. She always has. She'll be 5 soon, and didn't used to be. It used to be the case that I just let her play as rough as she wanted, because it didn't hurt. Now she's big enough, it's starting to hurt. So now we have rules, and I actually bought her first pair of boxing gloves for Christmas, and she has fun wailing on Daddy with those. But I digress. The point is, if I want to box with her, and she puts on those gloves, I don't need to be concerned about getting down on the floor with her because it's going to be too hard. No, I can literally squat down to the floor and fight her at her level. Okay? And we can spar and play that way. And I don't have to worry about it. I can't do it indefinitely. I do get tired eventually and have to, get up and take a break or something, but I'm not invincible. But if I weren't training regularly, and if I didn't have this mindset where I'm doing things deliberately that are difficult so that I can do the difficult things in life like that easier, then I wouldn't be able to do it. If I weren't thinking that way, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be like so many other fathers who it's like they can't play with their kids the way that they want to or the way their kids want to. They're not mobile enough. They're not fast enough. They're not limber enough. They're not whatever enough. They got too much back pain, too much knee pain, joint pain, everywhere pain. Okay? I don't want to be like that. And that's one of the reasons that I train. Seriously, it is. And in fact, there are 3, I would say at this point, thinking about it, 3 main reasons that I train. Aesthetics, longevity, and functionality over time. So like living longer and being functional over time, and specifically playing with my kid. Because I don't want to be that dad. I don't want to be the dad who can't take their kid to the park and play with them and keep up with them as they're running around all over the place, climbing around all over everything. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be able to play with my kid the way that she wants to. So, yes, I deliberately do things that are difficult so that when those moments come, when those times come, I'm able to overcome those moments with ease. I seldom think anything of it. It's no big deal. All right. That was, I don't know what to call that. A rant or an inspirational speech. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents on that. And I don't recall ever hearing any other fitness influencer make this point before. So I thought it was something worth saying. If you want better results and you want more functionality and more mobility and you want to lose weight faster, I think you should be making things more difficult for yourself. Whatever you can, within reason, of course. There's a limit to everything. All right. Well, that's it for that. Now go out and climb some stairs and take a walk, and when you go to the grocery store, park on the other side of the parking lot for Pete's sake. The extra 50 steps will do you good. All right. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.